In a recent publication from the Vanguard newspaper, we read that he now said he's a Christian and no more a Muslim. Did you hear that too, or did you read about it?
Well, so, yeah, I heard about it. But here is a man, a young man, who is a pathological liar and a psychopath that has no recourse. He doesn't understand that some of his decisions are consequence conscious. He's not consequence conscious of some of the judgments that he makes. I doubt him in every sense of it. The reason I suspect he decided to turn 360 degrees is this, because those are the hem of affairs. I'm not going to call names. We all know them. They were afraid of challenging him about the threat he was bringing to the state, how he has exposed the threat to threats of a potential terrorist attack because it was politically incorrect. Now they found a window of opportunity, for them to support him, to continue to repress the Abavo people. And that was how I think he changed his position about religion. That is another kettle of fish. But this young man would do anything to survive. That is exactly what he did. The following day after he made that declaration at Utokbo, what did he do? He was dragging black dogs all over Abavo to kill some Abavo people through fetish means. This guy doesn't believe in God. So I am not sure that he's sincere. He's just fighting for survival, and he's drowning. He wants to hold everything possible to keep him afloat. So that's bullshit. He doesn't mean it.
So now he lost, if he has been dethroned, so it means he had lost his immunity. And the government now can take him over on this case you are telling us about terrorism and...
Yeah, well, it's not for the state. If they want to prosecute him or examine him closer for what he has done in that regard, I cannot speak for the state on that. But yeah, once we get a legal pronouncement that he should stop parading himself as the Obi of Abavo, I think Uche should be picked up for trial on various offenses he has committed against humanity and against the state. I can tell you now that as we speak, 19 Abavo citizens are languishing in jail because of a phantom violence he created to put them in jail so that the Abavo people would come cap in hand negotiating with him to continue his illegitimate reign. But so far, the Abavo people have said, no, we are not going back. We would rather keep those people in jail for as long as it will take, but you must go. So that's where we are.
Then he's gone now. And what that he's gone, and with this things that is happening, when because it was after his installment as a Obi of Abavo that he went into the other religion, the Muslim religion, and became an Alhaji. What did the Abavo people do? He has chiefs like commissioners. How did they react to it? That we have a tradition that demands you to be in this side of the road, and now you turn to the other side. How do they react at his commissioners, his chiefs? Then,
yes, I can tell you that I didn't know how they react, but what we see, the bigger picture, is that there was nobody who opposed him or who stood up to tell him that what he did was very wrong. Because what he did was a huge sacrilege to the Abavo tradition and the Abavo monarchy. That he brought the Abavo crown and put his leg on top of it and marched on it. That was pure and simple. The only people who raised questions about that bad behavior, was the Abavo people's voice. Probably a few years later, to tell him that he shouldn't have done that as an Obi of Abavo. He has a right as a Nigerian to be whatever he wants to be, pursue